The attic window lets the spring light in, where the memories of a younger me begin. I found a wooden box hidden out of view, inside a faded envelope addressed to you. The paper's yellowed and the edges are torn from a heart that was young before it was worn. I never had the courage, never found the way to tell you all the things I wanted to say. Now the cherry blossoms dance in the air like the ghost of a love that's no longer there. It's an unsent letter from a distant spring, a song that my heart used to quietly sing. The ink has faded but the feelings are true, wrapped in a dream that was always about you. A letter to you, kept in the blue. My handwriting was shaky, my words were so sweet, talking about a future where we'd finally meet. I wrote about the stars and the river so deep, secrets that a young man was destined to keep. Now I read every line with a smile and a sigh, underneath the same old wide open sky. Time is a river that flows to the sea, but the boy in this letter is still a part of me. I don't need to send it, the moment has passed, but the beauty of us was always meant to last. It's an unsent letter from a distant spring, a song that my heart used to quietly sing. The ink has faded but the feelings are true, wrapped in a dream that was always about you. Gently and let it all go in the soft evening light with a peaceful glow. Goodbye to the letter, goodbye to the spring. In the breeze, since we wander beneath these silent trees, the petals still fall like a soft white rain to ease the sting of this long hidden pain. I see a ghost of a boy and a girl in a world that stopped its frantic whirl. You held my hand and the world was new, back when the sky was a deeper shade of blue. Oh, the cherry blossoms never forget the promises made and the tears of regret. I'm walking through time on this velvet floor, searching for shadows of what was before. In every drift and every fall inside, I find the light of your long lost eye. Ooh. Now my steps are slow and the path is long, but my heart still hums that forgotten song. The bench where we sat is a weathered gray, but it feels like it was only yesterday. Yeah, I don't need to find you or call out your name, because in this moment nothing has changed. The spring has returned to reclaim what was ours, written in pink neath the light of the stars. Decades apart, but closer today. In the bloom of the spring, I'll find my way. Just a memory in the falling snow of pink. The grass is tall and the wind is sweet. I feel the earth beneath my feet. Walking this path through the open field, to the magic that the morning has revealed. Suddenly I'm 20 with a heart so wide, with that old familiar fire burning deep inside. The scent of the clover, the buzz of the bee, it's waking up the younger soul inside of me. I thought I'd forgotten how to feel this way, in the rush of the years and the grind of the day. But the sun hits the meadow and I start to go back to the rhythm that I used to know. Oh, I'm catching the spark of a long lost spring, listening to the song that the bluebirds sing. It's a middle-aged heart with a brand new beat, dancing on the clover in the morning heat. Yeah. Not looking back but feeling it now. Ooh. The spirit of the youth is returning somehow. I heard it coming through the radio waves, a ghost of a song from our younger days. The same slow tempo and the same sweet chord, a treasure that we thought we couldn't afford. I looked at you and I saw the spark that used to light up the quiet dark. The dust on the needle, the crackle and pop. It felt like the world had decided to stop. And suddenly the distance starts to disappear. The melody is bringing everything near. The walls of the house seem to fade away, and we're back in the light of a long lost maze. Oh, it's that old familiar refrain washing over us like soft spring rain. It bridges the years and the silence between. The most beautiful song that I've ever seen. One simple tune, one timeless line, and I'm yours again, and you are mine. We started to sway in the living room light, just like we did on that first spring night. Our steps are a little more careful and slow, but our hearts know exactly where they should go. The lyrics we hummed when we had no grade are chasing the shadows of winter away. It's amazing how a song can hold so much truth. The unchanging rhythm of our shared youth. Let the replay. Don't let the record play. Don't let the music end. My lover, my partner, my oldest friend. And dance. Still dancing to the same old song where we both belong. Slow, slow. The shadows are long on the garden wall, and I can feel the evening start to call. The cherry blossoms are clinging to the bough, but the wind is whispering it's time and it's now. I've kept my words locked in a silver cage, watching the turning of every golden page. But the season is fading and the light is getting low. I can't let you leave without letting you know. Time is a thief in the middle of the night, stealing the blooming, stealing a light. But before the white flowers turn into dust, I'm laying down my pride and all of my how they're trembling so, afraid of the moment they have to let go. I'm just like them, standing here in the sun, yeah, waiting for the race to be finally won. The silver in our hair is a crown of the years, but it's also a map of 1,000 hidden tears. I won't wait for tomorrow, tomorrow's too far. I'm reaching for you, my evening star, before it's too late, before the wind blows. Everything I feel, everyone knows. Just one more moment in the scent of the spring, before the silence takes everything. Slowly fade. The wood is weathered and the green paint is gone. On this old park bench we used to sit upon, I checked my watch and I smoothed out my coat, feeling like a boy with a secret note. Then I saw you walking through the golden light, and suddenly the world was shining bright. I recognized your stride from a distance away, the same gentle rhythm from a younger day. My heart didn't dance, I thought I'd forgot, like a blooming flower in a hidden spot. I sat down beside you, and for a moment or two the years disappeared between me and you. Here on this bench where time stood still, whoa, our hearts are racing with a brand new thrill. The silver in our hair, the lines on our face, can't hide the magic of this sacred place. We're starting a chapter on a worn-out sea, where the past and the future finally meet. Da, 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 da. We talked about the life we lived apart, the joys and the sorrows we held in our heart. But the way that you laugh is exactly the same, and I still love the sound when you call out my name. The spring air is cool, but our spirits are warm, safe in this harbor, away from the storm. We don't need a palace, we don't need a stage, just this old wood and a brand new page. The sun's going down, but we're staying right here, finding the love that was always so near. Here on this bench where time stood still, our hearts are racing on with a brand new thrill. The silver in our hair, the lines on our face, can't hide the magic of this sacred place. We're starting a chapter on a worn-out sea, future finally meet. Just you and me on the old park bench. Started again in the sunset light. Time stood still on the old park bench. And so did we. It's been decades since I walked this lane. The scenery's changed, but the feel's the same. The cherry blossoms falling just like snow to a rhythm that we found so long ago. I remember your laughter, the light in your eyes, underneath these same old pastel skies. We were young and we thought that the spring would never end. My first love, my heartbeat, my very best friend. Oh, the petals are dancing through time like a sweet and soft-spoken rhyme. I close my eyes and I'm back in the day before the years took the magic away. In the pink and the white I see your face, lost in the beauty of this sacred place. Now the silver of time is in my hair, but I still feel your presence in the air. I stopped by the tree where we carved our name. The world moved on, but the spark's the same. A quiet hello to the ghost of us two in this garden of memories, forever blue. The wind whispers secrets we never could tell. In the silence of the spring, I wish you well. Still falling, still dreaming in the cherry blossom light, just like that first spring night. I found a photo in a dusty old book. It's been a while since I took a look. The edges are yellow, the faces are blurred, like a secret whisper that's barely heard. We were standing under the cherry tree in a world that belonged to just you and me. Your smile was captured in a sepia glow from a spring spring afternoon, a lifetime ago. The colors are faded, the ink is so thin, but I still feel the warmth of your touch on my skin. I run my finger over the paper so warm to the place where I promised was first being born. Oh, it's a lifetime alone in a square of light, a beautiful ghost in the middle of the night. The sun in the picture is still shining bright while I'm sitting here in the soft evening light. You're forever young and you're forever mine, inside of this border, outside of time. I wonder if you still remember that day before the years took the scenery away. The dress that you wore, the wind in your hair, the scent of the blossoms was everywhere. Now I'm the one with the silver and gray, while you're still a girl in the middle of May. It's a heavy kind of sweet, a peaceful kind of pain, to hold this small piece of the sun and the rain. Just a faded dream in the palm of my hand, in the palm of my hand, in the palm of my hand. A language that only the heart understands. Still missing you. Just a faded dream, dream in the palm of my hand. A language that only the heart understands. The world is waking up in shades of pink, and I'm just standing on the frozen brink. How can the birds find such a happy sound while my whole world is crashing to the ground? The cherry blossoms dance upon the breeze, 1,000 petals falling with such ease. It's the season of life and the season of birth, but I'm losing the only thing I have worth. Oh, it's a cruel spring, a beautiful life, to watch the flowers bloom as we say goodbye. The sun is too bright for the tears in my eyes. I watch our love like a white petal fly. The most beautiful day to be torn apart in the April garden of a broken heart. Ooh. We walked this path when every hope was new. Now I'm walking back without a trace of you. The fragrance of the jasmine fills the air, a mocking ghost of a love that was there. The bench is still warm from the afternoon glow, but you're already gone where I cannot go. Why does the spring have to shine so bright when I'm losing my soul to the coming night? Falling so slow, to the spring, goodbye to everything. Ooh. I found an old photograph, faded and torn, from a bright April morning. Before we were warm, we were leaning on the fence of that cherry tree lane, with no fear of the shadows, no thought of the rain. How young were the hearts that we carried back then. I'd give all I own just to hold them again. The scent of the blossoms still lingers in dreams, though life moved as fast as the mountainside streams. I didn't quite know it, I didn't quite see that the best of my life was just you and just me. Now I sit by the window as the spring air gets cold, remembering stories that we never told. All the echoes of our April, they ring in my head like a beautiful poem that was never quite read. We were golden and wild in the soft morning light, before the long seasons turned into the night. I'm reaching for shadows of a ghost of a spring, to feel once again what the memories bring. It's funny how time makes the colors so clear, now that the distance is measured in years. The petal that fell on your shoulder that day is the anchor that keeps me from drifting away. melody comes drifting back to me. It's like a whisper in the hall from a time I still recall. The radio was playing low in the soft and golden glow of a kitchen where we danced in our first and sweet romance. The years have turned the pages fast, but some things were built to last. I close my eyes and I am there with the sunlight in your hair. And we sang that song together through any kind of weather. Yeah, we sang that song together. Hope this feeling lasts forever, like a river to the sea. You're still the only song for me. Takes me to a younger day when spring was here to stay. We didn't have a lot to give, but we knew just how to live. Now the silver's in our hair, but the harmony's still there. Every high and every low shared a lifetime ago. Sometimes I forget the word, but the tune is always heard. It's the rhythm of our heart that kept us never far apart. And we sang that song together through any kind of weather. Yeah, we sang that song together. Hope this feeling lasts forever, like a river to the sea. You're still the only song for me. Still singing along, just you and me. That old familiar melody, sweetest one I know. The mirror shows a map of where we've been, with silver lines upon our weathered skin. But when I look at you, the years all fade into the beautiful life that we have made. My heart still skips a beat when you walk in, just like the very first day it did begin. It's not the fire of a restless youth, but a steady flame built on a lifetime's truth. Oh, the seasons change, but the soul stays green. The deepest love that I have ever seen. It's a quiet power, it's a golden light burning through the shadows of the night. We're not just just growing old. We're growing deep in the sacred promises we chose to keep, baby. We don't need the grand gestures anymore. Just your morning coffee and the open door. The way you know my thoughts before I speak. The strength I find when I am feeling weak. They say the autumn leaves are meant to fall, but our love is the strongest thing of all. A vintage wine that's only getting sweet, making every single day of life complete. Still feel the spark. Still in your arms. Still the sunset glow is shining bright. Our love is the sun in the middle of the night. Still you throughout the night. Still slow you, always you. Slow. We were gold in the morning light. The world was white and the sun was bright. No shadows in our path, no clouds in the sky. Just the fire of youth in your emerald eye. We ran through the fields where the lilacs grow, where the secret language only we could know. Everything was possible, everything was new. Back when the whole world was me and you. Oh, we were the spring, we were the bloom, 1,000 flowers in a single room. The echo of our laughter is a haunting sound in the quiet halls where the memories are found. Now I'm looking back through a silver haze at the radiant light of our younger days. Now the seasons have turned to a mellow gray, and the fast-moving years have stolen the day. But I still feel the warmth of your hand in mine, like a vintage memory, like a sacred wine. I miss the way we didn't care about time, back when our love was a perfect rhyme. The world has moved on and the colors have changed, but the map of my heart is still the same. They say that the blossoms are meant to fall, but I give it all back just to hear you call. To be standing again in that April rain and feel that beautiful youthful pain. Still sunset of my mind, the sweetest season I'll ever find. Our spring, our beautiful vanishing spring. this up, the blossoms are in bloom, but there's a quiet shadow in this room. We're sitting on the bench where it all began, tracing lines of destiny upon my hand. You're looking at the flowers, I'm looking at you, knowing this is the last spring we'll walk through. The sun is warm upon our tired face, but I can feel the ending in this place. We talk about the weather to hide the pain, knowing that the summer will bring the rain. Your smile is like a sunset, beautiful and sad, giving thanks for every moment that we had. This is our last spring, our final goodbye, underneath the petals in the pale blue sky. I'll hold this memory, I'll keep it in gold, a story of a love that never grew old. Even when the blossoms turning into the dust, I'll remember the way that we loved, and we must say goodbye. Ooh, let it fly. The wind is picking up, it's time to go. The hardest truth that I will ever know. One last walk together down the cherry lane, holding back the tears, ignoring all the strain. You release my hand and the world stands still, a hollow in my heart that nothing can fill. Don't look back, just keep walking away. I'll stay here a moment in this faded day, like a falling petal. I'm drifting alone, that's still unknown. This is our last spring, our final goodbye, underneath the petals and the pale blue sky. I'll hold this memory, I'll keep it in gold, a story of a love that never grew old. Even when the blossoms turn into the dust, I'll remember the way that we loved, and we must. Last spring, one last dance, goodbye, my love, goodbye.
The silver moon is hanging high above the yard and keeping watch over a heart that's battle scarred. I remember a night just as cold and as clear, when the scent of the plum blossoms brought you so near. White petals were falling like stars from the sky, the night that we whispered our silent goodbye. You stood by the tree with the blossoms in your hair, a vision of beauty that's still hanging there. I reached for your hand, but the wind blew too strong. I've carried that longing for way too long. The plum blossoms bloom while yeah. I've walked many roads and I've seen many springs, but none of them hold what the plum blossom brings. It's a flower that blooms in the face of the snow, a love that is stubborn and won't let me go. Now I'm just a man standing under the moon, wishing the morning wouldn't come back so soon. The fragrance is bitter, the memory is sweet, where the ice of the winter and springtime meet. I trade every season that's left in my years to wash away that night with a handful of tears. All those plum blossoms dancing in the dark of the night, a memory of us in the pale ghosty light. The beauty was fleeting, the sorrow is deep, a promise of spring that I couldn't quite keep. My heart is still frozen in that beautiful scene, haunted by shadows of what could have been. Oh, in the moonlight, the petals fall. I'm still waiting. I hear your call under the plum tree, under the moon, where I lost it all. Oh. Storm has passed, the sky is turning gold. A story in the clouds is being told. We're walking slow, no need to rush at all. Watching the last few silver raindrops fall. The pavement's clean, the air is sweet and new, just like the way I'm still in love with you. The world is quiet, wrapped in emerald green, the softest light that I have ever seen. Your hand in mine, a familiar steady hold, a treasure more than any kind of gold. A quiet love is all we need to find. After all the years we've left behind, this peaceful feeling fills my heart and soul. And walking with you makes me feel so whole. Oh, just walking with you makes me whole. We see our shadows dancing in the street, the rhythm of our slow and steady feet. We don't need words to say what's on our mind, the kind of peace that's very hard to find. Every puddle, there's a piece of sky, reflecting all the love that's in your eyes.
along the way. A quiet love is all we need to find. After all the years we've left behind, this peaceful feeling fills my heart and soul. And walking with you makes me feel so whole. Step by step in the afternoon light, everything is gonna be alright. Just you and me. After the rain. We're standing here in the soft April light, two hearts drifting in the edge of the night. I see the question in the way you look away, the thousand words that we're too careful to say. Like the cherry blossoms trembling on the bough, we're shaking with a feeling we can't disavow. But the distance between us is a heavy line, a vintage of fear and a vintage of wine. Oh, we're swaying like the petals in the breeze, caught in the branches of the ancient trees, so close to the touch, yet so far from the heart. Afraid if we start, we might fall apart. A midlife rhythm in a restless soul. Ooh, afraid of the fire, afraid of the cold. We've been through the seasons, we've weathered the storm. We know that the sun isn't always so warm, so we linger in the shadows of a quiet home. Ooh, holding on tight to the end of the road. Oh, 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 your shadow is touching the edge of my shoe, and I'm wondering if you are trembling too. It's a beautiful tension, a delicate dance, between the safety of years and a second chance. Just shaking, just waiting in the wind of the spring, before we say a single thing. Should I reach out? Should I let you go? In the shaking light, I just don't know. Slow, 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 slow.
It doesn't need a trumpet or a grand parade.
the steady light that doesn't ever fade. Like the way the cherry blossoms find the air without a sound, but they are everywhere. We don't shout it from the roof or from the street, but in the silence our two spirits meet. A quiet roots that's growing deep and strong. This is the place where I have always belonged. Oh, it's a silent bloom in the morning mist, a sacred love that the sun has kissed. It doesn't make a sound as it opens wide with a gentle power and a peaceful pride. Beyond the noise and the rush of the young, it's the sweetest song that is never sung. The world is busy chasing after something new, but I'm just happy standing next to you, watching the petals drift upon the ground in a perfect love where everything is found. Your hand in mine is all the word I need in this garden where we planted every seed. It's a graceful dance in the afternoon shade, the most beautiful promise that we ever made. Quietly growing, softly showing, like a flower in the spring, without saying a single thing. Just you and me in the silent bloom. Slow fade out with warm electric piano. In the silent bloom. Slow fade out with warm electric piano. Slow fade out with warm electric piano. The miles between us are heavy, silent space, but I find the memory of your smiling face in the way the cherry blossoms drift upon the wind. A message from a lover and a long lost friend. I'm looking up at the white and April sky, knowing the same blue is reflected in your eye. No matter how the maps may try to keep us far, we're standing right beneath the same morning star. Oh, we're breathing the same sweet flowering air. I close my eyes and I can feel you there, under the same sky and the same spring light, holding on to each other through the edge of the night. Though our hands cannot touch, our spirits are one, warming ourselves in the same golden sun. Do you see the clouds moving slowly to the east? I'm sending you my love, a quiet little feast of all the words I've gathered since we've been apart. The rhythmic beating of a steady, faithful heart. The seasons change for everyone, that much is true. every spring I've known is a road back to you. Just to look at the horizon where the heavens meet makes the distance between us feel bitter and sweet. Just look up, I'm right there with you in the blue of the sky and the breath of the spring. Same sky, same guy, same love. Fade out electric piano. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Open up the window, let the night air in. This is where the magic's gonna start again. The moon is like a spotlight on the garden floor, and I ain't feeling lonely or sad no more. The plum blossoms are jumping in the silver light. Oh, what a beautiful funky night. I see you coming around the corner of the lane with a smile that can wash away a year of rain. The petals start to swirl like a dress in the wind. This is where the best part of our life begins. No more looking back with a heavy heart. We're making a brand new sunny start. Listen, with the blossoms in the sweet spring air, with the moonlight glowing in your silver hair. Every petal falling is a beat for our feet, making every moment feel so bitter, sweetly sweet. Yeah, we're moving to the rhythm of the plum tree sway, chasing all the winter shadows far away. One step, two step under the moon, the flowers are humming a happy tune. It's never too late to find your groove. Just let the spirit of the springtime move in fire. The blossoms, but the blossoms, spring air, like glowing in your silver hair. Every petal falling is a beat for our feet, making every moment feel so bitter, sweetly sweet. Yeah, we're moving to the rhythm of the plum tree sway, chasing all the winter shadows far away. Keep on dancing under the plum tree, feeling so good. Now you and me, it's a bright spring night. The steam rises slow from the porcelain rim as the afternoon light starts to soften and dim. sitting across with that look in your eye that tells me you're watching the years drifting by. Remember the spring when we first bought this set? We had nothing but dreams and no room for regret. One sugar, one cream, and a lifetime to share. With the scent of the jasmine still thick in the air. Oh, we're sipping on time in a quiet refrain, like the soft, steady rhythm of April rain. A cup of the past and a taste of the now. We survived all the storms and we made it somehow. Just a tea for two and a memory of three. In the warmth of the light, just you and me. We don't need the thunder, we don't need the chase. Just a peace that I find in this familiar space. Your hands are a little more fragile today, but the way that you hold me hasn't faded away. We talk about friends and the places we've been, while the cherry tree blossoms come dancing within. It's a simple communion, a sacred retreat, making the bitter of winter feel sweet. Drink it in slow, the warmth of the cup. Never let the old feelings go. Another spring morning, another cup of tea.
Calendar says it's been 40 years or more, but I'm standing again at that old wooden door. The scent of the lilacs is heavy and sweet, and I'm watching the shadows dance at our feet. They say memories fade like an old Polaroid, but yours is the light that I couldn't avoid. I remember the way that the sunlight caught your hair, a moment so perfect, it's still hanging there. We didn't say much, we just watched the spring sky. Two dreamers who didn't know how to say goodbye. Now my hands may be trembling, my step may be slow, but that feeling of you, it just won't let me go. So vivid, like it was yesterday. The words that we whispered, the games that we played. Time is a river that carries the days, but the heart has a corner where the first love stays. Even now in the breeze, I can hear your name. After all of these seasons, the spark is the same. I walk through the park and I see a young pair with that same look of wonder, that same kind of care. I smile to myself as I pass them by, with a tear in my eye and a nostalgic sigh, because I know a secret that they've yet to learn, that the fire of the first love will forever burn. It's a ghost of a spring, but it feels so real. The touch of your hand is the only thing I feel. No matter how many winters may come to my gate, that first bloom of ours, it was worth the wait. Oh, it's still so vivid, like it was yesterday. The words that we whispered, the games that we played. Time is a river that carries the days, but the heart has a corner where the first love stays. Even now in the breeze, I can hear your name. After all of these seasons, the spark is the same. Still vivid in the spring air, still there in the light. My first love, my only spring. Sitting here beside you, shoulder to shoulder, feeling like the days are getting a little bolder. The winter coat is gone, the sun is on my skin, and I can feel a new story about to begin.
Your hand is close to mine, just an inch away in the golden light of this April day. We don't need a hurry, we got all the time. Listening to the wind like a silver chime. The way you smile at me through the golden haze takes me back to the sweetness of our younger days. But it's even better now with all we know, watching this new feeling start to grow. You warm spring sun is waking up like a drop of honey in a porcelain cup. Quietly, slowly, a brand new spark, chasing away every shadow and dark. Just sitting with you, heart to heart, the most beautiful place for a brand new start. It's a different kind of magic, steady and true. Finding these new colors when I'm here with you. No words are needed, the silence is sweet, where the earth and the sky and our spirits meet. In the warm spring sun, something's waking up like a drop of honey in a porcelain cup. Quietly, slowly, a brand new spark, chasing away every shadow and dark. Just sitting with you, heart to heart, the most beautiful place for a brand new start. Sun-kissed the sky, growing stronger, feeling right. Just you and me under the sun.
day we broke the ground. Small green life was the only thing we found. We knelt in the dirt, our hands side by side, with nowhere to hurry and nowhere to hide. We planted the roses and we pruned the vine, watching our lives and the branches entwine. Now the garden is old, but it's vibrant and true, filled with the colors of me and of you. Oh, the love that we grew is a perennial bloom. It fills every corner and every room. It's in the scent of the jasmine at night, and the way that the lilies catch the first light. More than a season, more than a day, our love is the blossom that won't fade away. Oh, the seasons were many, with storms and with sun, but look at the beauty of what we have done. There are scars on the bark of the old willow tree, like the marks that the years left on you and on me. But the roots have gone deep in the dark, silent earth, giving each petal its meaning and worth. We are the gardeners of a lifetime of grace. I see all our history in this quiet space. In every bud, in every leaf, beyond the joy, beyond the grief, our garden is breathing. Our love is still blooming. I thought the garden was closed for the year. The leaves had all fallen, the winter was near. I'd settle for silence, a calm afternoon, not expecting a melody or a new tune. But then you arrived like a soft southern breeze, waking the spirit and stirring the trees. The frost on my heart started melting away in the gentle surprise of a new kind of day. Oh, it's a second spring, a silver light, breaking the edge of the quiet night. Who knew the flowers could bloom in the dust with the scent of the rain and the vintage of must? It's not too late for the heart to take flight in this beautiful golden late afternoon light. Ooh. Oh. Oh. We carry our stories in the lines on our face, but you bring a rhythm, a different pace. It's a love that is patient, a love that is wise. I see a new world when I look in your eyes. We don't have to hurry, we got nowhere to be, just drifting like petals on a calm open sea. Finding the color in the gray and the white, turning the autumn to a season much fire left to burn. Yeah. I thought I'd read every page of my book, that I knew every turn, every path that I took. The sun was setting on a quiet afternoon. I wasn't waiting for a rising moon, but then you walked in with a light in your eyes and took me by a beautiful sudden surprise. My heart was a garden that I'd put to rest. I'd given my all, I'd given my best. I'd locked all the gates and I'd thrown out the key, thinking that passion was no longer for me. But you found a way through the ivy and stone and reminded me I don't have to be alone. This is the unexpected gift, the late summer rain, the melody that's healing all the echoes of pain. I never saw it coming, never thought it'd be true, that in the autumn of my life I'd be falling for you. It's a deeper kind of magic, a love that is wise, the most beautiful secret in a pair of old eyes. We carry our scars like a map of the past. We know that the moments don't always last, but that's what makes this so sweet and so real. The way that you listen, the way that you feel. No need for the fire that burns out too fast. We got a slow burning flame that is steady and vast. They say it's too late for a brand new beginning, but I feel like I'm finally truly winning. With every gray hair and every heartbeat, the journey we're taking is bittersweet and sweet. This is the unexpected gift, the late summer rain, the melody that's healing all the echoes of pain. I never saw it coming, never thought it'd be true, that in the autumn of my life I'd be falling for you. It's a deeper kind of magic, a love that is wise, the most beautiful secret in a pair of old eyes. Better late than never, a golden light, a brand new chapter, feeling so right. My unexpected gift is you. moments are a heavy silent space, but I find the memory of your smiling face in the way the cherry blossoms drift upon the wind. A message from a lover and a long lost friend. I'm looking up at the white and April sky, knowing the same blue is reflected in your eyes. Oh, no matter how the maps may try to keep us far, we're standing right beneath the same morning star. Breathing the same sweet flower in air. I close my eyes and I can feel you there, under the same sky in the same spring light, holding on to each other through the edge of the night. Though our hands cannot touch, our spirits are one, warming ourselves in the same golden sun. Do you see the clouds moving slowly to the east? I'm sending you my love, a quiet little feast of all the words I've gathered since we've been apart. The rhythmic beating of a steady, faithful heart. Oh, the seasons change for everyone, that much is true. But every spring I've known is a road back to you. Just to look at the horizon where the heavens meet makes the distance between us feel bitter and sweet. Just look up, I'm right there with you. In the blue of the sky, in the breath of the spring, same sky, same love. The winter was long and the sky was so gray. I lived in the shadows, just fading away. Then you walked in with a light in your eyes, like the first golden sun in the April skies. You didn't need words to soften the cold. Your heart was a story that needed no gold. Before I even knew what was happening then, you brought the world back to life once again. Oh, you were my spring, the bloom in my soul, the one who could make a broken man whole. With a touch like a breeze and a voice like the rain, you washed away every vintage of pain. I'm still breathing the air that you left behind, the sweetest season I'll ever find. Now the calendar turns and the years fly by, but I still see your smile in the wide open sky. You weren't just a person, you were the thought, the most beautiful miracle I ever saw. Though the garden is quiet and the birds have all flown, the seeds of your kindness are still being grown. I carry your warmth in the chill of the night, my
close my eyes and I'm back in that lane. Before the silver hair, before the life of rain, the air was sweet with the scent of the bloom. A young boy's heart was racing in the room. I had a secret hidden in my sleeve, a simple word I prayed you would believe. The pink white clouds were hanging overhead, remembering all the words I should have said. My hands were shaking, reaching for your own. The greatest courage that I'd ever shown. Beneath the petals falling like the snow, I asked you if you'd ever let me know. Under the cherry blossoms I gave you my soul, a moment of magic that made me feel whole. With a trembling voice I made my first plea, and you looked back with a smile meant for me. Oh, 50 years later, the wind still feels the same. I still get a shiver when I whisper your name. Now the seasons have carved lines upon my face, but time can't erase that sacred holy place. We were just children playing grown-up games, lighting a fire from the smallest of flames. That first confession, so pure and so true, was the start of a life I've lived with you. Under the cherry blossoms I gave you my soul, a moment of magic that made me feel whole. With a trembling voice I made my first plea. You look back with a smile meant for me. Oh, 50 years later, the wind still feels the same. I still get a shiver when I whisper your name. The petals may fade and the winter may bite, but that spring afternoon stays forever in life. I'd do it all over, I'd say it again, in the same cherry lane. Let the story begin. Under the cherry blossoms I gave you my soul, a moment of magic that made me feel whole. With a trembling voice I made my first plea, and you look back with a smile meant for me. Ooh, 50 years later, the wind still feels the same. I still get a shiver when I whisper your name. Still that young boy under the blossoms, still
white petals falling like a winter's dream, with the warmth of April's in the stream. We watch the seasons change 100 times, like old-fashioned poets in their rhymes. The way you look at me, it's still the same. A quiet fire with a gentle flame, like petals dancing in the soft spring breeze. Our hearts are swaying with such gentle ease. Love is weather through the winter cold is blooming brighter, and the story's told just like the spring. We're starting once again. The wrinkles tell the stories on our hands of travels through the many distant lands. But when the cherry blossoms start to drift, I feel the spirit in the sudden lift. We aren't just shadows of the days gone by, we're the stars still glowing in the twilight sky, like petals dancing in the soft spring breeze. Our hearts are swaying with such gentle ease. A love that's winter through the winter cold is blooming brighter than the stories told, just like the spring. We're starting once again.